Here at Vintage B3 Oregon Incorporated in Warrensburg, Missouri, we are welcoming our very special guest, Brother Andy, from Andy's Hammond Restoration Center in, what is that, Berryville, Arkansas? How you doing, Brother Andy? Welcome to Warrensburg.
Oh, thank you. It's good to be here.
Man, we're so glad to
see another shop.
Yeah, man. Welcome to Vintage B3 Oregon. This is our Hammond Oregon Restoration Room. And so, what brings you to the Berg today?
Well, brought a B3 that I went through and you wanted to buy, so brought that in 122 up, and basically see what you got going on up here too. See what I can learn.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm learning too. You've already taught me something this morning. Let me ask you this, Andy. So what do you do down in Arkansas?
I'm the musical director at the Showboat Branson Bell in Branson, Missouri. Been with that company, Silver Dollar City and Showboat, for this is 27 years. I'm just finishing up, and been a performer all my life. Played Hammond since 1970. And got back into the repairing and restoration, basically refurbishing mostly. 7 years ago, just a little over 7 years ago, when my Hammond tech got physically down anyway, where he couldn't do it anymore. So that prompted me to jump back into it. I was trained in electronics back in the early '80s, and it's been a wonderful adventure, and I learn more every day on it. Everyone is an education.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So tell me about some of the kinds of things that you do in your shop, Andy.
Basically, about everyone that I get in, I pull the manuals on them anymore and completely go through them. Put all new up-stop, down-stop felts. Clean everything. Cleaning is a big thing because these have got 60, 70 years of you name it in there.
You name it.
I've got enough paper clips and bobby pins to last me a lifetime that I've pulled out of these things. But confetti and I mean just the normal dirt and pet hair and you name it. Anyway, so cleaning these, but I go in, of course, clean everything, clean and the bus bars, reinstall them. If it's a foam model, late 63 on up, then I remove the foam out of them.
Wonderful.
Rebuild the preamp, fuse it.
What about the Leslie's?
Leslie's, completely, take them down, assess the motors, clean them, oil them. If they need new kits in them, put those in, adjust them back outright. The amps, I pretty much totally rebuild those now, because those are all at the age where all those resistors and capacitors all need to be replaced. And of course, check the belts, check all the bearings, do the normal
all the way through
servicing, and then touch up the finish on all these what needs it. Getting more into that these days. All right. I had a cabinet guy that worked on them for a while, but he's so tied up, and it's the turnaround time is forever, so had to start doing it myself. So
understood. Well, if people want to get in touch with you, Andy, how can they reach you?
I have a Facebook page, Andy's Hammond Restorations. They can reach me through there if they want to buy something. I don't advertise service work per se, just because I'm too busy with my normal job, and this is kind of a sideline. And so I get to do it more in the winter when I'm off for a couple months, but that's usually my busiest time in the shop. But through the year, I don't have time for people just to bring me stuff, unless they're prepared for me to sit on it for a little while until I can get to it, So I've got a backlog of stuff right now that I need to get out of there. So.
Oh, I've been there. I've seen it.
And as you know, it fills up rather fast.
It sure does.
You can't get anything done. So, But I've got pretty much somewhere a little over 40 Hammonds, a little over 20 Leslie's that need to be gone through. Some of it's just parts organs. Some of it are models that there's no resale value in, but so those might be giveaways at some point when I get tired of housing them. So.
Well, wonderful. Well, thank you for coming up and visiting us, and for bringing me my organ. I appreciate that so very much. Once again, welcome to Warrensburg and Vintage B3 Oregon, Andy, and we're glad that you're here.
Glad to be here.
And it's so nice to see you once again.
You too.
All right. Take care. Goodbye. This is Dr. Kemp, the Hammond Doc. Peace out.